You don't understand. Not all the cannons on all the galleons in the world can protect us from that. When we ventured out into those waves, we thought ourselves masters of the seas. But when the skies darkened, a storm out of nowhere, lightning that seemed to draw itself towards our ship, the captain screamed and yelled orders, but all I saw were the rising waves, tall enough to crash over the walls of Waterdeep. The sea turned black, with an inky, oily substance about it. I saw a massive eye staring at me. Oh, it wasn't the eye of no beast. There was too much intelligence, too much thinking, too much malice behind it. I looked up, and the tentacles, those tentacles, tall enough to snatch a dragon from the sky. They twisted and curled and snapped our ship in half like a twig. I heard men scream. They fell down into the water and never got up again. It was smart, I tell you. It took out the captain first, and then the cannons. I only got out of there because I stole the captain's teleportation scroll. I'm never going back out on the sea again. None of us should. Stay on dry land, you hear me? I've seen the horrors that lurk in the deep. I have gone eye to eye with the Kraken.
Deep, deep down, where nary a murmur of light can be found, within the great canyons and rocky crevices, we make our lairs. Our home is marked by sunken ships, barrels weighed by the corpses of fallen foes and sacrifices, the skulls of prey and rival alike, and the hum of alien magics. A kraken is, well, it begins as a giant squid, physically speaking, but we are so much more. Our minds are beyond measure, our strength that of gods. So we experiment, mold our flesh to something more suitable. We craft it both physically and with magic until we are satisfied. To tell what any one kraken looks like would be a waste of time, because each one of us experiments in different ways. Some graft metal to our flesh, turning ourselves into a whirling mass of muscle and sharpened steel. Others imbue arcane power to make our skin resistant to enemy spells. Some are even swirling masses of toothed maws that do nothing but swallow and crunch and eat. My name is Turbitus. You must not have realized you were speaking to a kraken. My evolutionary experiments have turned me into a mass of inky black tentacles surrounding this one large, throbbing, unblinking eye, all the better to see what no one else can. Those who stand against us think that perhaps they can wait us out. If no warrior above or below the waves can slay us, then why not let time be our death? The foolishness of mortal surface dwellers. A kraken does not get old. As the centuries pass by, we only grow. My mortal servants, of whom you will soon join, have told me many amusing theories. Some say my kind were created by the aboleths as a weapon to fight gods. Others say that we are the children of a lost primordial. Well, if you want to know the truth of our origins, it's a good thing you're speaking with a kraken. As I said, our kind cannot die to time, and we only grow larger and stronger. It is said, within the deepest, darkest depths of the world, in a place that has never known air or light or warmth, a place where even the mighty Tritons and seafaring elves dare not venture. There he lies, the oldest and largest of our kind, the guardian of the gateway to Karsiri, the great unbeheld. It is said that his size is so incomprehensible that his tentacles burrow and thread through the entire world like the roots of a great tree. And should the great unbeheld awaken, the world will drown in a flood, and we Krakens will rise to take our rightful place as masters of all. And yet the Great One sleeps. No, that's not quite right. He waits. He waits for his children to conquer the oceans, to bind all seaborn creatures to our wills. Only then shall the great unbeheld awaken and deliver this world to us. It is also said that the great unbeheld guards the realm and gateway to Karsiri, one of the lower planes. And what is beyond that door? The one that we Krakens call God, the writhing one, the lord of the horrors of the deep, Panzuriel. This god has wisely placed the Krakens as his favorite children. He seems pleased by our desire to shape our flesh like clay with our magics. A Kraken is not particularly religious. We accept the blessings of a god, or perhaps those of the demon lord Demogorgon, in exchange for greater power and knowledge as yet unknown to us. I can see into that little mind of yours. You're thinking, why not work with others of your kind? If one Kraken is so formidable, an army would be unstoppable. Another surface-dweller fallacy. I do not and will never trust another Kraken. I speak to you of our powers, our uniqueness, our massive intelligence. Would you think it wise to invite someone like that into your own home? Share your territory with it? Especially if you knew this creature thought the same way you do, that it would stop at nothing to be the one in charge? No is the answer. And that doesn't even begin to address the issue of food. No matter how we change our bodies, we are still flesh and blood, and we need a lot of sustenance. My brethren and I reach sizes so immense, even a great whale becomes a modest meal. My territory must be vast and singular for me because of this. Make no mistake, if I could trick and enslave a young, naive, weaker Kraken to my bidding, I would. I'm always in the market for more acolytes. But we are clever. They would catch on eventually. No doubt they would plot against me, as I would against them. The only alliances I need are those of lesser beings, enslaved to my whims. Like you. I have a preference for air-breathers amongst my servants. You stay in servitude because you wish to, out of fear, of course, but also respect and a lack of alternative options. I will drag you deep beneath the waves, within my underwater canyon lair. Within those tunnels, I have created pockets of breathable air over vast areas, large enough for you to live out the rest of your days. It's a special gift of my kind. If you wish to leave, you'll be free to go. If you don't drown, then it will be the pressure crushing you, or perhaps the darkness will make you go mad. Or one of the other creatures of the deep will find you, and they will find you quite delectable. Or you stay, serve me, worship me as you would a god, do every last order I give you to the letter. I will provide you with everything. Air, shelter, food, even a mate should you desire one. Regardless, your place is with me now, in the deep. And we have a lot of work ahead of us, for the time has come yet again. The hateful compulsion is upon me. We are flesh and blood creatures, and krakens must reproduce. It is an intimate ritual filled with lovey-dovey, mutual, caring, enthralling contact. It drives me to retch. And the worst part is, this drive, this hateful compulsion is so strong that none of us can stand against it, even though our minds scream at us of the dangers involved. But to make matters worse, I am a male. The female krakens are larger and more powerful, and if I fail to satisfy them when they are in the throes of the compulsion, or fail to have a good escape plan, I will be torn apart, feasted upon. I've seen it before, you know. It comes across once every century, and I have survived through 2 such compulsions. I'm not risking a third. I won't go back there, in those deep seas, foaming and thrashing, blood blackening the waters, males struggling for life within the grips of females, a lustful experience that can last for months. It is agony, in every sense of the word. This year I have found a way to avoid the compulsion. I have identified the part of my brain that is responsible for this urge to reproduce. My most loyal followers and I will cut it out. My alternative plans are castration by potion, or perhaps undeath. Not a pleasant prospect, but it is far more pleasant than being in the grip of an angry female kraken in the throes of the compulsion. Believe me. But we have spoken for long enough. It's time to get to work. It's a pity that other one got away with a teleportation spell. At least then you would have had a friend.
Man, krakens are so cool, aren't they? I mean, sea monsters in general are cool. I think they're like my second or maybe third favorite type of monster. If you like sea monsters too, or just enjoy the content in general, then consider leaving a like, hitting subscribe, sharing the video around, and leaving a comment. It all really helps the channel. It goes a really long way, especially nowadays. I have yet to encounter a sea monster in my games. I've run games with sea monsters, but never fought one before. Leave a comment about the time your table fought a kraken or other sea beastie. Allow me to live my D&D dreams vicariously through you. A special thank you as always to my wonderful patrons. You guys are incredible. You are the workers who make the Kraken's life more possible. I don't think that was a good metaphor. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of anything better. You guys are cracking. You're cracking on it. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.